not starting nothing this morning. I'm just chilling like a villain, you know. I just got myself up or whatever. I'm finna fix me something to eat. Hold up, fix this. I also want to say, why people are paying on TikTok to get their hair done? Why are you using your talent? I'm trying to figure this out. You know, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. And I want to be very clear with what I'm saying because I'm not saying this to come at me. Celebrities, not really. I don't really consider them as celebrities because I really don't know them like that, but I know of them. But I don't consider them as celebrities because they carry too much mess. But why? I just don't understand. You know, why you pay someone else for your services? I ain't never, ever. But I get, you trying your best to do like promote, but y'all, it gotta be real bad for Ty to want to pay somebody for me to put a quick weave on, a lace front. For me to be able, it gotta be bad for something that I went to school for. And I'm gonna pay somebody else to share my talent. To share my talent with you. You tell me I have to pay you $2,000, $3,000. Y'all gotta be bad for Ty to do that. I just pray to God that I never be in a situation where I allow a person to make a fool of me like that. For me to pay you to do your makeup, that's ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? And it's just people who have disabilities, you taking advantage of them, and it's not right. It's not right. And if you don't stop it, God is going to punish you. They on TikTok and they paying to do services on other people's hair. They paying, the stylist paying the client. Bro. And I promise you better know what you doing when you speak on my name. Because I ain't coming at you with no fire. I'm coming to you with facts, truth. That ain't the way things work. Now, if you want to get some money for something, I can see if you're getting some money for you showing up, your presence. But come on now. The world ain't got that bad, shawty. That's what they say. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something now. Some of this stuff y'all doing ain't right on TikTok. No. I've been doing this thing too long. I know better. If it gets to the point where I gotta pay you to put a style on your head, I can't do no hair. Simple. If it gets to the point I gotta pay you to put makeup on you, I can't do no makeup. Baby, you better believe they're gonna be asking me to come do it for $3,000, $5,000. That's the only way I come. Yes, because what I do, I worked hard for it. It wasn't given to me. So why would I have to pay somebody to use my gift that God gave to me? Y'all kind of acting cray-cray out there on TikTok, and I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to argue. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not a back and forth person. But I'm just letting you know that is ludicrous. And it's called taking advantage of people who are unable to think for themselves. Right. It's called Yes, it's called taking advantage of people who are not able, you know what I'm saying, to think for themselves. They need special help. Yes, because I spent all my life in beauty. I've been doing hair all my life, and I've never heard of these things. Paying for your services to put it on some. If you gonna pay a celebrity, go get Janet Jackson. Go get go. If you want to pay a celebrity, go get somebody it's gonna make sense on. Oprah. Go pay. If you okay, now we're talking. Now I'm trying to tell y'all something. I ain't the smartest, but I ain't the dumbest either. Let me tell you something. If you're gonna pay a celebrity, go get the celebrity. Don't get nobody that's an influencer. Now, let's go get. Let's call Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, or Chris Pratt. Pay somebody. Now you're gonna have to pay them real money, not no $3,000. Cause if you ask me, is that's how much you paying to get your work out there? That's cheap. I ain't cheap. Hold up, y'all. I gotta do something. I'm talking about something I saw on TikTok. These girls are paying people to get their hair done. She paying for her own service. Baby, when I laugh, let me tell you, I hope you understand. I don't never talk about a person without giving them solution. But I promise to God, please don't knock on my door, shorty. Don't knock on my door. I know you're a talker. Don't do that. I respect you. But I'm telling you that that's wrong. It's called taking advantage. Yeah, I got time today. I want to talk about everything. I got time today. It's called taking advantage. You don't know your talent. Hell, you think I'll let somebody do my hair that's paying for somebody else to do? I would not let you touch my head if you pay somebody to do, if you paying for your own service. I won't let you in my head because you can't do it. I go get my hair braided. I go to one of them African shops. I didn't sit in your chair because you can't do it. You paying somebody, no. People, you don't have walk-ins? Baby, the best customer is that beautiful black queen that go to church every Sunday. Want her hair done, baby? The mothers in the church. The praise dancers. The girls in the choirs. See, that's the everyday people. That's the best service you can get. If you ever want to learn how to do something, if you ever want to learn how to get yourself to the top, it takes you to help people who ain't got nothing. Not people who say they got it all. Even though they say they got it all, okay, fine. But when you're trying, you're an underdog. Your best season is what you do when you're back against the wall. Your best season is what you do when a person that's been getting their makeup done all for years and they ain't got no money to pay you, but they need you to do their makeup. What you gonna do? See, that's the kind of makeup artist I am. That's what I mean in that last video. You gotta have heart. It's not about money. It's not about money. I am who I am. You shouldn't pay for someone else to wear your product and they ain't gonna even keep it on all day just for a video. No, bro. Now that part of TikTok is getting on my nerves. I have to tell y'all that part of TikTok is driving me up the wall. because it's not making normal sense. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of see why it's harder to, why it's so easy. It's easy to grow TikTok because TikTok is used to lies, foolishness, mess. Like I was watching some things. They say drama sells. No. Yeah. I just thought that was ludicrous. I ain't never heard no stuff like that before, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, for the ladies who did it. I ain't gonna mention their name. For the ladies who thought of that idea to pay somebody to put their work on you, it's really good on your end. That's kind of smart on your end, but the bad part is you got to pay for that one day. Cause you know something's wrong with them girls. You know something ain't right. You taking advantage. And then they turn around, but they get their money back though. They get their money back because they know it wasn't right what they did. If I see somebody that got a style that I like, you ain't gotta pay me to come for you to do my hair. I'm gonna come and pay you because I like your work. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm used to. I'm used to I'm used to working with people who pay for what they want, not come and take. That's why when people don't want me to be their makeup no more, do their makeup no more, I don't care. I don't care. Don't phase me. But I've never had the issue where they didn't want me to do their makeup anymore. They just couldn't sustain me. And I get that. I get that too. But if you gonna have an issue with me, make sure you get your facts together, cause I'm gonna take you down. I know God don't like that though. That God ain't in that. You been praying for a breakthrough. That ain't God, baby. You been praying for a breakthrough, but you paying to do somebody else's hair. You paying them for your service. That ain't God. It ain't got nothing to do with your future. I'm sorry, baby, but you got to do it another way. That ain't the right way. That ain't gonna be the right way. You gonna lose more money paying people to wear your work. I'm sorry. If that was the way the industry, if that's the way the beauty industry really worked, I would have never decided to do hair. Baby. I couldn't do no hair. I couldn't do no hair, no makeup. Hell no. I gotta pay you to wear it. You come sit in my chair. I done paid for all the money. And I know that chair that you're gonna be sitting in every bit of $6,000 because I'm an expensive one. Yes, God. I pay for what I want. And I like for my clients to feel luxury like me. I like you to feel expensive like me. I like you to feel like an Aaron fragrance from Estee Lauder. I like you to be luxury like me. Yes. For anyone just coming in, you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I've been watching. Oh, people keep calling. I'm so sorry, but I'm actually not. It is what it is. I'm just saying. You talk about me. If you make a video on me and you say something I don't like, I'm gonna make a video on you. Yes, and you ain't gonna like it. But that girl need to be careful. Cause that lady said something that short man made me like. I said, what did Tasha say to her? Because I'm like, I didn't know. No, I thought her and Tasha was cool. But no, I missed something. I just want to tell you, sis, please leave that lady alone. Leave that lady alone, baby. She don't like nobody playing with kids. She said that. That's a whole nother butt whooping, baby. That's a whole different type of butt whooping when you playing with a woman's kids. That lady look like she'll lose everything for her kid. That's how you know a person don't bother nobody. She the late deaf I know I'm not saying her name right, but Rocka Flocka mama. She said you can tell that lady wasn't playing because you know what I'm saying. She's not the type to be with all that. You know what I'm saying? See, she the type of person I would enjoy hanging around because she's cool. She's like laid back. She's not putting on. Most women I think put on a lot. I don't put on. I don't. That's why I stay to myself. I don't put on. I can't. I don't please crowds. I like to please God. And a lot of times when I notice, a lot of times when I'm on YouTube and I get to talking about God, I notice how people run from my channel. I notice for the past 6 years, I realized that every time I bring my father up, people run from my channel. But you just gonna have to run away. Because I ain't gonna stop confessing the everlasting name of Jesus. Because he saved a wretch like me. You know how it is, folks. When you really been saved, when you really seen life in a whole nother way, you know you stay loyal to the one who was there for you. You know, you never see. For me, it's God and my parents. For anybody else, apart from my kid, nothing. You know, it's the one who was there for me when I had nothing. When I was homeless. So, must I not forget my best friend. My best friend, my sister. But I all think she's my best friend. I'm not used to saying a woman is my sister like that because it just feels weird because I never had a sister. I never had a sister. I've been around boys all my life. Yep. So if I say I got a sister, sometimes I feel like I'm lying because I've never experienced that. But I guess I don't know. It's just the way it feels. I don't know, bro. It's weird. I'm not a liar. I'm not a good liar at that. Yeah, I'm not really good when it comes out. I don't like lying. I don't like lying. Now there are people who are good at it. For me, I just never wanted to be good at lying. I always wanted to tell the truth so that I can actually give a person the help that they need. You know, people be like, "Oh my God, you're so sweet," and I be like, "You think so for real?" Cause I think I don't know. I guess I've been called mean all my life. I ain't never really been called sweet. They be like, "You're so sweet." Girl, you are so sweet. You are just so sweet. Because I will give you the shirt off my back. Sometimes, and after living in Georgia, I don't let everybody call me nice because people call me nice, I watch them. Because sometimes that can mean they're going to want something in the next few seconds. That's in Georgia. They be like, "What's wrong with you?" Man, I'm just trying to help somebody out. Because obviously, you can't, some of them can't speak up for themselves. So I guess I got to do it. Gotta say something. Gotta say something. I don't want y'all coming over here talking about some, girl, you pay me $2,000 that you can do my hair. I say, bullshit. Bullshit. I'm sorry. Bullshit. Oh, I be like that lady on TikTok. I hate a man that sleep with a stupid man. I can't stand a man that sleep with a stupid man. He lying. He sleep with a stupid man. I'm serious. I'm just saying. No, seriously. That's what's gonna happen. Somebody tell me they want me to give them some money to do their makeup. I be, oh my God, I didn't know you get any stupider. I say, I think you better call Tyrone. Call. Tell him, come on, put some money in your bag. I think you better call Tyrone. Yeah, you better call him and tell him, come on with them bangs. Come on, come on, come on. I think you better call Tyrone and tell him, come on with them racks. Oh my God, I'm so crazy. sometimes I feel like, oh, people are gonna, nobody like it when you talk or when you tell the truth or when you be yourself. Nobody, family wise, they're gonna talk about me. They're gonna criticize me or whatever for being honest and doing what I've been doing majority of my platform, And now I got to the point where I just don't care, because at the end of the day, you know, I got here because of faith and work. And must I say, being a YouTuber has never been easy for me. Let me say it again for you so you can hear it in the back. Being a YouTuber has never been easy for me. I've always had to put in a lot of work. It's people who, you know what I'm saying, who I've shown how to do YouTube. Put them on. They're bypassed me. You know. And don't get me wrong, I love that. I love that because, you're gonna get more money. But then you turn around and you talk about me. You know what I'm saying? You slander my name. That's hurtful. But it's necessary. What else? Y'all, I just miss having all my rings on my hand. I really can't do. I'm gonna buy me some more. Like, I'm gonna buy more rings. I'm gonna buy me some rings soon. Cause I love having rings all over. You know. Hey y'all, what's up? Hey y'all ain't in here. Y'all don't like me being. See, I told y'all you don't. They don't like for me to talk about good stuff. You only like mess. Okay, I'll be back then. I guess I go on. Get ready, eat my food. Now you know what, this ain't right because it's fell off. This is a crystal here. Did that sit on the note? Only thing I want. Let me tell y'all what I want. I would love to have a contract with Estee Lauder. I ain't lie, I love Estee Lauder. I like their makeup. I love their fragrance. My favorite fragrance is Estee Lauder fragrance. I remember Mama D coming in and said, Estee Lauder. Y'all want the fragrance Estee Lauder. I said, Mama D. Oh, okay. I know you mean Estee Lauder, but I said they got a fragrance called Estee Lauder. She showed me, and she wasn't lying either. She said, "Boo, I love this fragrance. Ooh, I love this fragrance." Well, she smelled it. It smelled good on her though, cause she been wearing it. And if you used to wearing something, it's gonna smell good on you. I'm a fragrance expert, so I know. Hey, I'll be right back.